Me a shout? Oh yes. Let's go. Let's go with a shout today because we got 9. Boy, and a lot of protos out there are loving our design. So, oh, not this guy again? Too bad. You're stuck with me today at least. Well, so how was the first month of 2026, everyone? A lot of things happened for me, and hopefully you didn't have to go through some hospital time like I did. A lot of cough, a lot of flu around the area, so I just had to go through all of that. So it took some time, but I'm all good to go, and let's congratulate for something. It's been over 100 days since the launch of Chaos Zero Nightmare. Yes! Woohoo! Everyone, you have been getting all those mails in inbox, your mail in game, since the 100 days. So make sure to go log in and check it every single time. Oh yes, it's been 100 days already. I know the time flies so fast, and yeah, I can't believe it's already February. I didn't do anything, not much in 2026, but 1/12 gone already. So, and for the and today I'm actually alone. So don't have that expectation of having someone as a surprise. And so that's why I got some pudding, I got some coffee, I got extra coffee and a drink on the side. So getting my energy up because it's going to be a lot of yapping today. So the 3 weeks of off season, how was it for you guys? And for me, honestly, it felt like something was missing, right? Like Zero Codex, Chaos, it's all cool, but like off season's kind of like, I can't officially say it because it's an official broadcast. So, but at least that is almost over, and tomorrow is going to be the one and only the update coming soon. So, but before we go into the update, we do have some special events. Can we have the special event pop up? Ooh, what is this? Beautiful things. Special event starting from 2nd. Oh, that's already yesterday to 8th. Oh, acrylic goods. These are the first set of goodies for Chaos Hero Nightmare, right? So, ooh. Narja and Serenio, I would say they picked the right two combatants. How to participate? Leave a comment on Stove. Everyone, come to Stove. Like, I know there are lots of cool communities out there, but you know, Stove is the place. Stove is the place. Just wait like extra second or two to get in. But everything's there. Official post and community. Event post sharing, you'll find it on the left side. There are lots of tabs, so you have to go find it, but you'll find it. What you're most excited about for Galactic Disaster Season 2 and 9. 10 participants will be selected at random. I might participate too. And notified individually for prize delivery, so make sure to check that out. And we've got more. Creators wanted. I want you. I want you. You, yes, you to be Chaos Zero Nightmare's biggest content creator ever in the upcoming future. So make sure to join. Application requirements on actively manage a channel, at least 100 subscribers or followers, and application fields, video, image, text, and more in detail will be available on Stove as well. So participate. I'm pretty sure they give out some good stuff, right? I don't actually know exactly what's going to be for the rewards for the creators, but get in there because CZN Season 2, after hearing this broadcast, I think you might want to consider extra. So, and again, ooh, we have more. Photo card distribution event and save data strategy event. Get into Stove. That's all I'm going to say, okay? Those are going to be the early events that we have so far. And, ooh, we have a lot to cover today. Oh, yes, thank you. Magic. So, and from the last broadcast, I rewatched it twice with the chat on. I wrote all the feedback, so I was told to stay hydrated. So I'm just going to have a sip of coffee. There we go. So we have a lot to go through today, so we might be short on time. Oh man, stop yapping, but it's my job to go through the summary. And one of the feedback was information, okay? So we will get into it. We will get into it. So at last, you waited for 3 weeks. I know. Galaxy Disaster Season 2 is officially starting tomorrow. I think that's deserves a round of clap for everyone. And that's going to be the lineup. First, we'll introduce the newest combatant, 9, and our new partner. And she is called Alsea, like you read in Spanish. Alsea, not Alcia. That's how it's in Korean. So let's stick with Alsea for now, unless there's a huge riot. Then we'll dive straight into what Galactic Disaster Season 2 Seed of Karmic Fire is going to be. And then we'll break down more on the Zero System, the Codex revamp. I think there's a lot to talk about this one. I'll say yes, I'll say yeah. Major improvements, save data storage rules, and more. So there's very important things to talk about later on. And balance adjustments. Okay, talk about that later as well. And we have events on top of that. So, and so everyone ready for a wild ride today? So the CZN devs really loaded up some fine quality materials for tomorrow's update. I hope all the Protoss will like today's Galactic News Network. So our first update is going to be 9. Mercenary who stands firm and fearless on the battlefield, Order and Vanguard. And one of the feedback, why don't you put the attribute and class a few weeks earlier so everyone can prepare with the materials? We did put this out on a post a few weeks ago so everyone can actually gather and farm materials. Thumbs up? Yes, she is here. So our first update news is about 9 and her partner. 9 is a Vanguard combatant. She is a legendary mercenary, has taken on the only dangerous contracts, yet achieved 100% survival rate. That's why she's still standing. So there's been opinions that Vanguard class feels a little ambiguous right now compared to the other classes, especially in long-term battles and in terms of overall usability in a way. So CGN team is aware of the feedback from Protoss and gave it a lot of thought while designing 9. When it comes to class and attribute usability, the developers don't approach in just a one-dimensional way, but focusing on a single combatant only. Instead, they take it into multiple synergy with the entire class and also other combatants as a whole. So with 9, she has been designed truly to highlight the appeal and enjoyment of the Vanguard role, was the note from Director Choi. So I just had to put that out there. So with that, let's go ahead and take a look at each card and her mechanism. That's what you all wanted, right? So let's go in-game and check her out. There she is. Hello, 9. Stop moving the mouse. I got full control. So there she is. She's, as you know, Vanguard and green. She's a defense scaler, by the way. She uses there's a unique resource from her. Let's go through one by one. So these are her cards. From the starting, let's go through her unique resource first. Somewhat of a passive called Honed Edge. Increase defense-based damage amount of attack cards by 20% for 1 turn, max 3 stacks. So do the math. So that's her unique. And also, so this effect can stack up to 3 times, which means that Honed Edge is generally gained while cards are exhausted or when shield are obtained through abilities. So that's new. And also, you have something called we have something called Ignition, but we'll talk about that later because I have to go through the epiphanies. later on. So let's go through one at a time, starting cards. Slash. You all see these? So defense-based damage, increase the damage. Amount of exhaust cards by 15% for 1 turn 2. It seems like exhaust is everywhere. That's going to be the key for 9. And that's the shield, a back edge parry. And here is Hugh. This is the key card for 9. So it's got unique, initiation, exhaust, and ephemeral all in one card. So that might be very, very confusing. And it is actually, but you need to remember when you use it, it exhausts. And the reason why it exhausts is because it, on the bottom, incinerate. An effect that is activated when the card is exhausted. So, when you use this 3-cost Hugh, it becomes Hugh level 1. And then, when you use it again, it becomes Hugh level 2, level 3. And then, it scales up. And notice how Hugh level 3 is actually 2 costs, not 3. So that's going to be Hugh for now. And we'll take a look at the epiphanies later overall. So in the next one, Experience Strike. Defense-based damage. Some extra damage from shield. Increased damage amount of exhaust cards by 20%. So a lot of our cards giving buff to the exhaust card. Fatal Strike, another very good card. Defense-based damage, 1 cost. Increased damage amount by 20% for each cost of the highest cost exhaust card. Very likely Hugh. In hand, then exhaust that card. So when you use Fatal Strike, not only you do damage, you are exhausting, very likely, a Hugh. Which means that you can level up Hugh by using 1 cost. Okay? Counterblade, 0 upgrade card. When shield is gained through an ability, gained 1 honed edge. Remember, that's a buff for the defense-based damage buff. So kind of like Caliphate, I'll actually say very different. The defense scaling is similar, but the gameplay and how she works is very, very different. And the last card, Fighting Spirit. Activate 1 highest cost attack card of this unit in hand. Okay, I think we all know what that card is going to be. Then exhaust those cards. Okay, so you're activating it and then exhausting. So basically, if you have this and Hugh together, you're using Fighting Spirit, but you're actually using a 3 cost. That's why some people say, oh, 3 cost, that's too heavy. But notice there are lots of ways you can actually use that Hugh by not using 3 cost. So those are going to be the method of using that big 1 blow attack. And now, time for epiphanies. This actually takes some time, okay? Because now we actually have names on epiphanies. So you will get less confused on what to choose. When one says, okay, remember that one with the initiation? Get that one. No, everything has initiation. So we have names. So you don't get S, but this will take some time. Okay, let's go through the left. First, this is compared to the other one. This one gives shield, a lot of shield. Ironclad, a lot of shield. On top of damage, gives shield. And Incinerate, when you use it, it exhausts and becomes level 1, a level 2, a level 3. Boom, you do a lot of damage. And again, level 3 is a 2 cost. And then next one, Extreme. Why is it Extreme? We'll find out. Extreme. Oh, it doesn't have any other options. But when you click on the left, it goes from level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,200. So if you can somehow reduce this cost and get it all the way to level 5, That's okay. 1 hour, that's nothing, man. I got 10 hours yesterday. So that's the second one, extreme. Let's go to the next one, flash. So this one's special. And this one's special because I wanted to talk about this. It's got, see, other ones do not, but this one has something called ignition. What is ignition? So if this card in hand, when a card is exhausted, decrease cost of this card by 1 until used. Ah, that's why it's flash, so you can use it faster than the other ones, right? It's got retain too, yes, retain too. Almost forgot about it. So, and okay, I'm done with single target damage. I need to work with a lot of monsters, like the doggo. Remember the one like this guy that summons 3 dogs that everyone hates? This is the one for that. 460 to all enemies, and then there's an option: decrease damage amount by 10% for each target. So that's not too much of a decrease even if you're hitting multiple targets, right? So I think I really like this one if you're trying to hit multiple. So this goes from level 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this one's a AoE hit. And the next one, ambush. What is this? Ah, on ally counterattack, activate this card. So if you have someone, I think we can only think about very few combatants, but if the ally counterattacks, activate this card for free. So, yes, I see that M, A, G, and A, yes. So I see a lot of Protoss thinking about the exact same thing. So in that way, yes. And also, incinerate level 3. Level 3 is a 3 cost, but on the bottom it says incinerate at the start of the turn, create 1 ambush in hand. So you immediately get this back. So depending on how many times you get you can do counter attacks, I think you can work this one really well. That's one epiphany. That's one epiphany card, but the most important one. See, I told you the hue is the key card, right? Sounds fun, sounds really fun. So epiphany for experience strike. Increase the damage of exhaust card at 30%. And the second, if the card was exhausted this turn, increase the damage of this card by 30% for 1 turn. And then the third, increase shield gain amount of some skill cards. So 9 does have some shield amount, shield related, not only base related, like shield related. So think about some pairing, think about some combatant that can help with that. Fourth, a lot less damage, but plus 60% damage amount for each exhaust card in hand. So if you have a lot of exhaust, let's say you have like 4 exhausts, that's already past 400% damage then. And that's a key, that could be a key card. I didn't say that will be the key card, but that could be a key card because of the things that I will have to mention about later, okay? So, hint. And there are lots of exhaust cards out there, so think about some pairings. And the fifth, when an exhaust card is activated, 1 counter attack. Some counter attack potentials, okay. Next, Fatal Strike. Told you this one can exhaust and get, 5 cost? We have to talk about this one first. Unique ignition. Okay, this one's got ignition again. That's why when the card is exhausted, decrease. Change you in the hand to final level? Wait, hold on. So if you get extreme and then get this one, that's extreme with extreme HAP to level 5 instantly and then boom? Just theory crafting here. So let's go with the first one. Increase the damage amount, 30%. Each cost of the highest cost exhaust in the card, then exhaust that card. 2 cost, 312 for each cost of the card in hand, but it does not exhaust at the end. So it's more for a lot more damage. So, and the third one we talked about. Fourth, exhaust 2 random exhaust cards for other combatants in hand. Ooh. Huh. That's interesting. For each card exhausted through this ability, increase damage amount to the next used attack card of this unit by 30% until used. Okay. I can't really give the best pair, but the last one, retain, increase damage amount 80% for each ally owning counterattack. So there's at least like one related to counterattack, guys. So I think we're on the right direction. Counterblade. Ready for Epiphany? Upgrade. When a card is exhausted, 1 owned edge. We talked about this. That's a buff. It's more like it's almost like a defense-based scaling morale in a way, but max 3 stacks. Second one, increase shield gain amount by 15%, and when shield is gained through an ability, 1 honed edge. Third, initiation. Okay, so this will come in handy. When shield is gained through an ability, 1 honed edge. So lots of shield cards in almost every Epiphany, right? Another counterattack, fourth. When the counterattack's gained, 1 honed edge plus. So I looked in, and in the description of honed edge plus, I didn't find any difference. So I don't actually know if this is any plus or is exactly the same. Let's pretend like nothing happened. At the start of the turn, activate Hue in hand. Oh, wait. At the start of the turn, activate Hue in hand automatically? Okay, that's cool. That seems like the upgrade that I'll be getting immediately. But it's an upgrade, and you don't start with this card. And even if let's say you have Hue in hand, it's in your hand with Counterblade. If you use Counterblade, this activates next turn, not the turn that you use it. So it says, because it says at the start of the turn. So that's it. So, and the Fighter Spirit doesn't have Epiphany, it is just Fighting Spirit because it's basically a 1 cost that uses 3 costs. So it's a really good card. So overall, what did you think about the Epiphany, and what did you think about her mechanic so far? So her mechanism seems very cool. Seems like heavy damage, like 1 boom, you do damage, and then again you can do more damage. For Ego, okay. Ego, reflection 0. Yes, Ego skill. 250 defense base. I can't say anything, guys. Come on. The moment I look at chat, it's like you're already talking about the next thing. Defense-based damage to all enemies, AoE, another one, plus 50% damage amount each point are combined cost of the 2 highest cost cards. Then exhaust those cards. Okay, fair point. I think we can all understand and get the exhaustion. And this seems to be defense scale. So the percentage, except for extreme, might seem very low, but it's a defense base. So when you see the damage, it might actually not be that low. So, and these are all the card motion. Last time, or some chat that they want to see the card motion. I think too many words. What can we do about this? Too many words covering a great set of artwork, right? Maybe we can have some options in the future. Maybe move these down so we can scroll it, right? True, right? So that's why Counterblade. This looks awesome. And by the way, this would be the first one that I would get if I had the chance. And Maybe Hugh because it's a key card, but it's got way too many words, right? So partner dude, okay. You said, wait, not yet. Let me flip pages. Whew. Whew. Not yet, because we still have to go through potential. Yes. Epiphany bonus when entering the chaos. Basic card, common card, unique card. But this one, basic card, upgrade, slightly more damage, and increase the damage amount of exhaust cards and 15%. Oh, that was already in effect for the cards, guys. So be aware. That's already in effect. When you activate the potential, it goes into the card. So it's not extra. It was already in the card. Yeah, sorry about that. So, and crit chance, crit damage. So for the basic card proficiency, plus 5% damage amount to 9 slash, and if 9's defense is greater than 250, add an additional 5% to the modifier, so plus 10%. Unique stat upgrade. If 9's defense is greater than 300, plus 5% order attribute damage amount for every 10 defense exceeding 300, additional 2% to the modifier up to additional 10. So maximum 15%. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 350 seems to be the maximum, and it's I don't think. Yes, it's only a 317 with a pretty good gear. So I think getting 350, yeah. Go for that, and manifest ego. Let's take a look. Targets may be selected for attack with the fighting spirit card. If you don't have ego 1, when you use fighting spirit. Wait, hold on. So I do have an update that on the Korean side of the broadcast, they've actually brought a person from the development team, from the combat team, who's in charge of the balance. Gibam Kim. So I might not be that alone by the end of the broadcast. Okay, just saying. Okay, so fighting spirit, when you use it. So back to game. Fighting spirit, when you use it, you can't target. It goes on a random target. So that's why it's 1 cost. Okay. But when you have this, you can select the target. So I will have that one upgraded. So, and 2, at the start of battle, plus 1 point for kidnap. I get a lot more points for kidnapping him. Okay, I will send that to the production, and we will certainly adult nap him from the other side of the room. Create. What is exploit opening? Oh, it's like a total new card. When used 2 times, exhaust 2. Tenacity damage. Vulnerable. Retain. At the start of the battle, you just get a free card at the start of the battle if you have the 2. Okay, so you can do tenacity break damage, which means easier to go for the break, the ravage. Third ego skill upgrade. Plus 150 damage to flexion 0. The ego skill, that's why her scale was a little lower, and plus 50 damage amount to the modifier for the combined cost of the 2 highest cost card in effect. Next, when 9's cards are exhausted, gain 1 improvisation. Plus 50 defense-based damage, amount to 9's attack card for 1 turn. More damage available, and this is the upgrade, the potential upgrade ego. And the final, when Hugh cards are activated, inflict 15 of the damage dealt to the target as fixed damage. So additional damage in a way is what I'm understanding. Okay. So that is for now. Ego. And now, what did you guys think about 9 and her kit? You guys got all of it? Yes. What do you think? Who's pulling? Yes. And her partner? Yes. It's time for the partner. Can we have the partner? Althea is going to be the partner. So she's the true brain of the mercenary group that has shared a long history with 9. She's widely known as 9's right-hand partner. According to the rumors, the two were once entangled with very conflict past, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be revealed in the story. So she's another defense scale, increase the assigned combatant defense, 8 to 16. And when an exhaust card of the assigned combatant is exhausted or activated, increased defense-based damage amount to the next attack card by 20 to 40%. When a 2-cost or higher card of the assigned combatant is exhausted, gain 100% to 200% fixed shield. That's our passive. Oh wow. So if you have Althea, when you keep on using 2 or more cost, you get a lot of shield one time per turn. But if you can get a lot of those shields, that's very powerful. You don't 100 to 200% shield. That's a lot of shield. That's like having a legendary item on top. Better than a legendary item if it works every time per turn. So your ego skill, 250% defense-based damage. 5, caustic remark. What is caustic remark? It's a debuff on a monster, not on, of course, not on yourself. Increase damage amount taken by 20%. If owning shield, increase by additional 10%. Ooh. So if a monster is having that shield, you can have increased additional damage. I know a lot of monsters out there having shield, and also Judas. Yes. So I think that's going to be, always a pain breaking that shield for Judas. And with that, we have Althea. I think her partner is actually really good, really good. And yep, we can have that. So, and then we also got a special lobby for 9. Let's go into lobby. Ta-da!
뭘 하고 있냐고? 보고 있는 대로
Live event lobby at voice text at event. Yes, exactly. Oh, play. I'll be quiet. Yes, another very nice perk mode, and there's some mentioning about this. And the KR stream mentions that there were some overseas feedback, some opinions suggesting that the illustration suitable for more public setting might be nice, was the feedback. What? First of all, you go out in public places? I barely do. That's dangerous. Going out to the public places is very dangerous. Make sure to stay safe at home, okay? But jokes aside, the art team mentioned that they'll be more mindful of the feedback and work on providing a wider range of options to Protoss to choose from. And this actually happened not too many weeks ago. I was personally recommending CCN to my friend the other week, and on my phone. Turned the game on. I lobbied in to Serenio gift wrapped in red ribbon. And then my friend's like, whoa. What's that game called again? And then my friend immediately downloaded the game. But that's not the point. That's not the point. It's actually the opposite. But talking about options, if you can select multiple characters or having other options for the lobby, I think it'll be very nice. I know for the standing lobby, we can have multiple characters, but for the perk mode, we can only select one. So if you can select multiple and maybe it changes daily automatically, I think that'll be nice instead of us just going in, changing character every single time manually. So, a cultured gentleman, yeah.